Requirements.
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 Are you planning on applying for K1 visa? Today, we're going to talk about 4 requirements and proof that you need to prepare.
The first requirement is to have met your fiancé within the last 2 years in person. Having said that, let's start with some examples you would provide for the USCIS in order to prove you have met each other. One of the easiest is photographs of you and your partner together. You probably have a lot of these stored in your phone, so be sure to print them out. Be aware, most lawyers suggest about 20 to 30 photos of you together. It could be more time consuming than you think, so don't wait until the last minute to get all of these ready. Next, airline tickets and hotel receipts that indicate the date of travel. This was one of the most challenging things for us because we didn't really think about keeping these by nature. We had to go look back through emails and our suitcases, and we were lucky to even find them there. We found information for the last 4 trips that we had made to each other, and we combined a total of 15 visits to each other between the both of us, and we only found 4 of the receipts. Going along with that, photocopies of your passport that indicate the stamps when you went into your partner's country. This one should be fairly easy. Your copies gotta be clear, not blurry, so they don't deny them as evidence. We've made the mistake of misplacing old passports, so be sure to keep them around so you don't waste time in tracking these down. Also, we had copies of an official cast pamphlet from when we were on a performing arts tour together. So any other evidence that you can think of that you would be in the same place at the same time would be very helpful.
Another requirement is to have full intention of getting married within 90 days of your arrival to the US. There is no legal requirement to submit proof for this one, but a lot of professionals and people who's gone through it advise to include a picture of your engagement or write a letter. For the letter, you can find examples online. That's what we did. We wrote how we met, why you want to get married, and expressed my intention of getting married within 90 days. If you fail to marry within 90 days, you will lose your status of being in the United States and will have to go back to your home country.
And start the process
all over again.
Now, moving on to the requirements for the US partner. In order to sponsor your foreign fiancé, you must be able to prove that you are a US citizen. The USCIS accepts the following proof: a US birth certificate, which is the most common, an unexpired US passport that is good for 10 years, US Department of State form FS-240, aka Report of Birth Abroad from a US citizen, Certificate of Naturalization, or Certificate of Citizenship. Finally, a US Department of State issued passport card.
Lastly, there's some requirements for the foreign partner. To qualify for K1 visa, you must live outside the United States, and you cannot be married currently. And again, you must have met your sponsor/US citizen in person before. Also, you cannot have committed crimes that would prohibit entry to the United States. And for that, they will require you to submit the police certificate at an interview. And this one tripped us up because we didn't know the extent of the requirement. So I did bring my police certificate from Japan, but that wasn't enough because previously I have spent a year in Australia when I was 17 as an exchange student. So they require me to get one from Australia, which I was taken back by because I was in high school. What could I have done? But I still did it anyways. And after that, our visa got approved. So once that's approved, you have 6 months to get into the United States. And once you enter and reunited with your partner, you have 90 days to get married and submit your paperwork for adjustment of status before your foreign partner loses their K1 visa status.
So do you feel ready to apply for the K1 visa? Let us know down in the comments if you have any questions, and let us know how your journey's going. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any of our future content.